Okay, next, I've got Vanessa Joy and Rob Adams. Now, Rob's a cinematographer. This is an interesting combination we got here. Married to his wedding photographer wife, Vanessa, and they've been married for 2 years. Now, they're shooting together for 5, and they teach fusion photography. So this is an interesting combo. And they develop a software for photographers to edit video in Photoshop. And that's at phvusion fusion.com. Rob recently filmed and directed his first full-length feature film that was premiered at Robert De Niro's personal screening room in New York City. That's kind of special. Vanessa has had her work featured in over 20 magazines, including 3 covers, recently adopted her first Grand Imaging Award in New Orleans, and they've really learned the ins and outs of working together as a couple, and they're going to share some really interesting things with you guys tonight. If I can find, there they are. Come on up on the stage, Vanessa and Rob.
All right.
So we are Vanessa Joy and Rob Adams, photographer, cinematographer, husband, wife, and we are from New Jersey. We know a thing or two about fist pumping and a little bit about vidiots. Anyone here ever worked with a vidiot?
Hold on. We're not vidiots. We're called cinematographers. All right? But we are here to tell you a little bit tonight about how to get along with the cinematographers you may be working with on your weddings. Because after all, most of you as wedding photographers might have to work with them very often.
First things first, pick up the phone, send an email, do something, but contact that cinematographer first. It helps you manage expectations, ease a little bit of the tension that's already between us, maybe a week or 2. Initiate a casual dialogue. Talk to them openly about the bride and groom, and of course that you have their best interest in mind.
Yeah, of course. And if you are contacted by a cinematographer before the wedding, be sure that you respond in a very appropriate and in the same manner of which, you were contacted. But it is important, if you are contacted before, to kind of open the lines of communication so you guys don't have that tension the morning of the wedding.
Yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is. You walk in, you eye each other up, a little bit of lens envy.
I have no lens envy. There's no lens envy.
Yeah. So contact each other before. Too many egos in one room.
But seriously, on the wedding day, it really is important to communicate with each other, because as a cinematographer, I want to know where the photographer is at all times, because no offense, I don't want you in my films, and I'm sure you don't want me walking in front of your photographs. So find out where each other are going to be, what lenses you're going to use, and maybe use similar equipment at certain times.
Definitely, and be proactive about it. Don't be shy. Talk to the cinematographer. Better to do it before than afterwards, and you're fighting, screaming at each other, food fight on the dance floor. You don't need that.
There will be plenty of opportunities throughout the day for what we call team building activities, okay? This is going to help you guys to get along a little bit better. It's going to help pass the time so you guys can build a little bit of a working relationship. And there's a few things that we're going to teach you about team building.
So team building activity number 1, Uncle Bob.
Yeah.
This is the guy with a good camera, bad camera, or maybe just an iPad, but he's sitting there in front of the bride while she's walking down the aisle. So we have number 1, the flash attack. You simply turn your flash and use Uncle Bob's face as a reflector. Yeah.
Works every time.
Every time.
Uncle Bob defensive move number 2. We call it the monotoe. Now, I'm a cinematographer and I've got a monopod, so anytime I feel Uncle Bob's encroaching into my space, I simply lift that monopod about 3.5 inches off the ground and I drive it down hard in a stabbing motion toward his pinky toe.
He's out.
Keeps him off me for at least 5 minutes.
Team building activity number 2, dinner time. This is when you get to sit down. You get to eat, relax. You pick up the fork.
Hey guys, bringing up the bride and groom. They're gonna dance now.
Yeah.
Great. So
Jaeger bombs.
Thanks, DJ Paulie D.
this is what New Jersey is, guys. I don't know how many of you guys are from the Northeast, but a lot of our DJs tend to be like Paulie D over here. So a little bit of annoying conversation or trying to get them up when we're trying to relax during dinner. It's just a Jersey thing.
But after the wedding day, communicate still. Talk to the cinematographer. Try to develop a relationship with them, because there's a lot that you could do after the wedding to really mutually benefit both businesses.
Yeah, listen, don't be stingy. You know, we know you took a lot of great photographs of us cinematographers while we're working, so be sure to email us those photos, and we'll be sure to put them up all over Facebook and not give you any credit or anything like that. It's just one of those things.
It does work both ways. Maybe they have some video clips of you that you could use for promotional purposes, or transitions in your website, or a fusion piece you could put together for the bride and groom.
That's always useful. But guys, seriously, you know, throw us cinematographers a bone once in a while and send us some referrals. We'll be sure to send back some brides, some of our favorite brides, by the way, you know, just as a thank you. But we do want to be able to work together often, and if you find a cinematography crew that you like, sending them referrals will have you guys working together more often.
Yeah, so that's about it.
We hope you guys, you know, got some great tips on working with cinematographers. It's our goal to just kind of coexist and work together for the mutual benefit of our clients. After all, we're just trying to do a good job for the bride, and that's the main thing.
Yeah, so now you should have no excuse at all to fight with your cinematographer.
I didn't approve that slide.
Unless, of course, you married one.
Very funny. Thank you, WPPI. We appreciate this. This is an honor. Thank you.